Hey, this is Matt from the Who Goes There podcast with another Let's Play video for White Knight. This game just came out yesterday, March 3rd. I'm actually supposed to be starting my first day at work like 15 minutes ago, and I wound up getting called and told not to come in until tomorrow. So guess what? I get to play video games all day. So let's get started. Oh, sweet. And I think I can use my controller rather than the mouse and keyboard. So I don't really know a whole bunch about this game. I've seen a couple trailers and it looks really cool, really stylized, just monochromatic, black and white, kind of like Sin City. So I hope it's not all style, no substance like that game or that movie. Escape
Some
from
nights are
Tomorrow.
just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep. Dirty nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938. Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair. Times are hard, they said. Times were worse than hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
If only I knew. See what I'm saying? I mean, it looks great. It's supposed to be spooky, but we'll see. I tried to do a Let's Play for Lucius yesterday, where you're basically Damien from The Omen and you kill adults. But for some reason I couldn't get the game to work properly. When I had XSplit running, the mouse didn't want to work, and then when I actually got the game working properly, it was telling me to pick something up that I'd already picked up, and I couldn't do anything until I picked it up. Since I'd already picked it up, I couldn't do it. Chapter 1, something. I should probably move the camera, shouldn't I?
A silver coin in the night sky.
Oh, I can steer the car. Oh, it doesn't matter where I steer. I wonder if I drive like a complete asshole, somebody will pull me over if I'm driving. No, I don't care who made the game. No credit for you. What does that say? Boston. Let's go to Boston.
Eternity.
By the way, if you're a Boston Red Sox fan, we cannot be friends. Nothing against the Red Sox particularly, but I'm a Colorado Rockies fan, and they kicked the shit out of us in 2007, so let's go to Lake Noir. It'd be cool if I could at least knock some of these signs over. Drive slowly, never! I wonder if I'll get a chance to run into like Dick Tracy. Or if I am Dick Tracy. Tell you what, man, I could really do without these long-winded intros. Same thing happened to my buddy Stevie. He was driving home late at night, and he swears he saw like a ghost or something in the middle of the road, and he swerved and slammed on his brakes.
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't
Oh,
remember.
he hit.
Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Looks like it's recording at 90 frames per second right now. That's bananas. But my camera appears to be going at like 25 frames per second. Where's Elijah Wood is? I still cannot do it. Despite the pain, using the joystick to walk was still possible. Can I go to my car? I could examine the place using space or A. Let's examine my car. The car was wrecked. I got lucky. Okay. The car was on the brink of death. Holy shit, it's my tire. The girl on the road, the impact, I cannot find her. I am gonna have to move the camera. Hold on a second. Okay. Back to game. Alright. This girl on the road, the impact, I couldn't find her body. The box seemed to be connected to the electric lighting of the street. And is this camera gonna be a pain in my ass the entire time? It seems like at least in this bottom left corner it's a little less intrusive than... No body, no blood. Where did the girl disappear? Oh, I found something. Achievement. Or whatever. Let's keep moving. For help, I could rely on the Boston Daily News, which I could check with Y. Well, let's check the news. Have I killed her? Who was the girl who crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind, but I was wounded and I needed help. Alright. Do I really want to go in there? Oh, I guess they kind of want me to go in there. I don't want to go in there. I want to see what's down here. Oh, I guess I really can't I? Nope. I like that even when he's in the dark, he's outlined in white. That's pretty awesome. Anything in the mailbox? Something Manor didn't ring a bell. My head was empty and full of pain. Couldn't read the name. Vesper Manor on the mailbox. That name, blah blah blah. Maybe I should move the camera to the top left corner. That seems to be the corner where, no, because it's the corner. So, no matter where I put it, I'm kind of... Seems like the bottom left is the best.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
The obsession obsession of being wounded. Looks like a lady statue back there. W plus S. I would have considered that romantic under the circumstances. What circumstances? Something on that tree. Coral! Okay. Oh, I guess I can go that way. They do a good job of making you believe you can't go. Oh. This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. That's actually the Ankh from Binding of Isaac. It means if I die, I'll come back to life. Wells are always spooky. Darkness of the well spat a salty smell into my face. Ooh, shooting salt into your face. That's dirty. For sale. This board looked as old as the house. Okay. What's that shit over there? I know I'm injured, but I could really do with a little more speed, a little more hitch in my giddy up. Oh shit, that's a pretty cool angle. The arm came from a marble structure. You mean this marble structure over here? Everything looks so close together, but then when you actually start walking towards it, it's like really fucking far. A bird table. I've never heard them called bird tables. William Vesper, no date on the grave. The statue is staring at me with a white and hostile stare. I couldn't help but think about that statue's broken arm. Someone had obviously moved it recently, but I couldn't help thinking it was some kind of desecration? Yeah, desecration. See, I wonder if that means that I missed a newspaper thing somewhere. I think it does. I think I've missed 2 of them, actually. The bucket has not been used for anything long, but I gotta squat and look at it. Alright, that's cool. Henry Vesper, relative of the landlord. B. Norman. His name coming from nowhere was chilling. It's like B. Normal. Margaret Vesper, born Venter Cross. Aha! See? On the grave, the name Margaret Vesper seemed to challenge eternity itself. Who was she? The grave looked as daunting as a forgotten tomb. What a dire way of decorating a garden. It doesn't seem to be a garden so much as a cemetery, guy. Did I look at... Yeah, I looked at that one. I watched a YouTube video before I started playing this, so now I got the song from the Robin Hood cartoon stuck in my head about Robin Hood and Little John. It's taking everything I have not to sing it right now. Still some golden liquid in the glass. That's piss. It's definitely piss. Oh, there we go. Glass was still moist, and the chair was overlooking the garden. wound. Someone was here very recently, and there was a person come back. My wound might be the only acceptable reason for breaking in. Oh, so I'm gonna break in. Alright. Oh, good. Let's see. To William Vesper, under normal circumstances, I would have never tried to contact you. I'm an honest woman. I've supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. I have given them the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We're ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town trying to find a job, while I have to beg for food every single day. My 4-year-old son has a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays, we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the best oil sign at the entrance of slum by the Graham slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. Alright. I like that they don't highlight stuff you can investigate. Resident Evil, you know, where it's got that glow to it, you kind of just have to go and click on everything. Landlord was out, so the key might be around somewhere. Great, I gotta find the fucking key now. He's already talking about breaking in.
I was all alone, with my pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick.
Can't stop.
Think well.
Stop. Couldn't see a thing. The window was
It was just an accident. It happens. The girl must have made it out alive. I had to make it out alive, too.
Damn plane's falling from the front of the mansion. Okay, what was that thing? No one answered my calls. Either someone was hiding in there or the house was empty. In both cases, that wouldn't be very helpful to me. I need a key, and I missed a news article somewhere. Planks. Old damn planks. Alright, come on. Get a move on, Junior. Shamble around like a little bitch all day. I run. Take that axe. Statue had been moved recently. Can I move it again? I guess not. This looks like an axe. So that leads me to believe that the key should be around here somewhere. Right? This is the only tombstone I didn't check out. Looks like for good reason. I'm getting real tired of your shambling, bitch. Come on. That bucket hasn't been used. The bird table. Can I find the fucking key? They didn't even have a doormat. My money's on the well. Key being in like the bucket. Bucket fell down a dozen meters at least, no way to recover it. Thinking this was a premonition was probably just superstition, but it felt definitely uneasy. This guy worries too goddamn much. Hope there's probably a fucking key inside. Dummy. Always a spare key somewhere around these old places. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. What's leaning up against the tree there? Probably near the porch. I know this video is incredibly entertaining right now. There's no reason for me to tell dead baby jokes because I'm not playing Among the Sleep anymore. Rather than just straight uploading this, I'm going to have to find out how to edit all my walking around. Yeah, arm. No key in sight. Okay, so can I fucking pick the arm up? Put it back on the... Okay, so do I gotta go look at the marble statue again? Like in the armhole or something? When it said the fucking statue had been moved recently, how did I not fucking see that the last time? Dummy. Fucking key.
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary, to open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand.
Desecrating a
I
sanctuary.
needed help.
Like
anyone would understand that.
Trotting through a fucking cemetery and pushing statues of, you know, dead people. But going into the house, that's desecrating the sanctuary. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Snazzy sweater, bro.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some
They
help.
have phones in the 30s?
I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
Praying to the devil. End of chapter 1. Well, that was pretty much the easiest fucking chapter I've ever done in my entire life. I'm really wondering if I should just end the video here. You know what? I am am going to end the video here, and I'm going to start the next chapter right now. So, as always, check us out on whogoestherepodcast.com. Search all that shit on social media. We're Who Goes There Podcast on everything except for Twitter. We're at Who Goes There Pod. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Tell us what you want to see us do for Let's Play or what you want to see us review for the podcast. And thanks a lot. I'm going to start episode 2 in like 2 minutes.